raccolto dati e discusso la situazione in Unione Europea per quanto riguarda appunto la precision farming. Qual è la situazione in Europa quindi?
Most people are waiting for the implementation to really take off, and I think the major problem is the question about the benefits for the farmer and the cost connected to the new technology, yet to really, the problem is that the technology is site specific. It means that you have to work or you have to calculate on your farm, and at present there is no good tools available to do that sort of calculations. So that was one of the major observations, and then there is also the question about the how to handle all the data, the big data. The ownership of the data, since you hope that you could create new tools or new transform the information to new products. So then it's important to know in the new technology and in the new machinery, there is you collect a lot of data, and the question is does it belong to the farmer or to the machinery, or the producer of the machinery?
Qual è la penetrazione dell'agricoltura di precisione?
I think it's different in different countries. As far as I understand, there is in Sweden we have on 10 to 15% of the acreage you use the Yara sensor to do the final application of nitrogen, and that's more than in other countries, but so it's depending on the what sort of crop you have, and I think that it varies a lot. People, and the major problem thing I think is that the many farmers at least in the northern parts are aware of the possibilities to use the technology, but they have to wait for the right time to do the investment. If you plan to buy a new spreader, then you buy one that has the variable rateability, but until then you just wait.
E quali sono le nazioni più avanti nell'applicazione?
There is no good. That was one of the problems observed by also by the focus group, that there is not much information available of how well spread. There are some information from the United States, but from Europe it's quite few. The statistics is not well known.
E allora quali misure aiuterebbero?
I think it would be what we have been doing in Sweden is that we have tried to introduce it in the agriculture college, that the teachers are aware of it, so that the next generation also get the information rather quickly, and of course the training and education of advisors, the extension officers. I think if you should try to do anything, you have to go to the advisors and train them.